Sorry. What do you say?
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. So glad to be here again today. And this time I'm here with Zofi and Hasib, the power couple. And we're here to discuss a very important topic, which I feel has become all the more relevant in these times, and that is how to manage anxiety in pandemic times. So, a bit about our guests, Zofi and Hasib. So, Zofisha and Hasib, also known as the happiness couple, have profoundly touched the lives of thousands of professionals across 46 countries based out of Dubai in the past 24 years. Hasib's acumen in finance and Zofisha's background in psychology makes a lethal combo to tackle all challenges of logic and emotion. Both are sought out after as business coaches who compel their audience towards a healthier and a happier life. So, with that, I would like to welcome Zofi and Hasib, and today we are going to talk about managing anxiety in pandemic times. So, first of all, how are you doing, and how's life back in Bourbon? How are things coming along?
Oh, that's fine. I just sort of like made my scrambled eggs and hot dogs and oyster sauce and everything, and just finished my breakfast, lunch, brunch, and then so
Yeah,
Zofi
yeah,
ने कहा जोफी ने कहा हमारी टॉक है मैंने कहा मैंने वॉक पे जाना था डॉगीज को लेके तो कहती है कि ये पहले कर ले आशा मैंने प्रॉमिस किया हुआ है so here I am at your service also and Zofisha so we hope that we can add value to your viewers and then maybe somebody can take at least 1 or 2 points from there एक आपसे सजेशन ये है कि इस वक्त जो आपका जो बैनर नीचे आ रहा है स्ट्रीम यार्ड का इसको निकाल दीजिए ताकि आपका नाम और हमारा नाम आ जाए सामने so you have to keep editing you'll have to stay alert on the editing part also hello
Perfect. Thank
of course. Perfect.
Thank you.
don't mind my jokes and my bongia. This is my style.
So this is also part of what helps us to elevate anxiety as well. We need to learn how to laugh more and to start savoring the good things in life as well, rather than just staying focused on all the negatives and the pessimism out there.
बड़ी प्यारी बात तुमने की है मैं तो कहता हूँ जो बंदा बोंगिया नहीं मारता वो मर चुका है
सही बात है सही बात है and this holds true for these times all the more. So my first question to both of you would be कि firstly हम anxiety का word बहुत ज़्यादा use करते हैं but in its like official terms what is anxiety and what are the symptoms, how does one know कि हम anxious है or we experiencing anxiety?
The main thing is that we all go through certain anxiety. It is part and parcel of us being human beings. So, लेकिन एक तो वो क्लीशे सा बन गया है कि जो anxious नहीं है तो maybe they are not actually experiencing reality etc., which is absolutely false. So it's the highs and lows in our life because सब सारी जो life है वो हमारे between the 2 years actually experience हम कर रहे हैं. Anxiety जो है as I said, if it persists, normally anxiety क्या कहते हैं? It is frequency of very intense or excessive worry, overthinking, fear and phobias, etc. So imagine कि एक gauge है 0 to 10 का और उसके अंदर levels हैं 0 is low, 10 is high. So throughout our life, we go through this particular gauge. But if like 8, 9, 10 on the gauge, if we experience it more frequently, तो फिर आपका generalized anxiety disorder हो जाता है, which is GAD. And if it continues, then of course it can go into many, many more negative kinds of symptoms and like panic, etc., phobia. So ये anxiety का जो सबसे simple है वो ये है कि excessively worrying, excessive fear, etc. जो control नहीं हो सकता.
मेरी definition about anxiety. Hi guys, I'm Hasib and I am the wife in this relationship now after 33 years of marriage. Yeah, 33 years of marriage. Ever since Zofi came in the women empowerment programs. So उससे पहले तक तो मेरा राज था. But then उसके बाद फिर Zofi का आना शुरू हो गया. And this is about, I think, much before our 25th wedding anniversary, which took place about 8 years ago. So we've been married for 33 years now. So yeah, but anxiety, it's a state of mind, right? So we have our sleeping time जिसमें हमारा like you know conscious mind is gone to sleep, then we wake up and sort of like feel अच्छा जी मैंने अभी things to do, मैंने क्या क्या चीजें करनी है. अगर कोई परेशानी की सोच आ जाए कि जी कि मैंने अपना फ्यूचर में कोई अनसर्टेनिटी को डील करने की एंजाइटी आ जाए, तो uncertainty brings in anxiety. So anxiety, in my opinion, the scale that Zofi just talked about, a very, very good scale, and I think we need to keep that scale of anxiety in our minds constantly, like a temperature gauge or like a thermometer. कि हाँ जी कि मेरा इस वक्त जो है ना एंजाइटी स्केल क्या है, वो अवेयरनेस ही बंदे को थोड़ी सी ले आती है एंजाइटी के लाइक कंट्रोल करने के अंदर. बट व्हाट इज एंजाइटी इज बेसिकली our inability to deal with uncertainty.
Okay.
Good point.
So
And how does that inability manifest in your day-to-day life? How does one know okay, we are struggling? Because most of the people don't recognize until they slip into some chronic depression or some sort of mental illness.
You are so right, because anxiety over a period of time, if not resolved or if not addressed, is going to go into depression. Very well said, because they both are very clearly linked. In fact, जो scales of ने बात की कि 1 is low of anxiety and 10 is high. If constantly I am on 7 anxiety level, and let's say over a period of 4 to 6 weeks is the benchmark for all psychologists globally, then I will step into the area of depression. Now, anxiety से निकलना, anxiety को cope करना is easier because वो छोटे-छोटे symptoms हैं. छोटे सिम्टम्स क्या है कि मैं एकदम से रेस्टलेस हो जाऊं, मैं एकदम से जो है वो पारा चढ़ जाए, मुझे कोई बात हो तो गुस्सा आ जाए एकदम से,
एमिग्डाला हाइपर जिसको कहते हैं.
हाँ, मतलब कि वो या इन अदर वर्ड्स के लिए कि वो समझना है कि बंदे को करना क्या है इस वक्त में, तो बंदे का एक नेचुरल रिस्पॉन्स फाइट और फ्लाइट वाला निकलता है, जो अकॉर्डिंग टू साइकोलॉजी fight or flight. So you go into the fighting mode or the fight. हाय अल्लाह, अब मैं क्या करूं, अब मुझे समझ नहीं आ रही मैं क्या करूं. तो दिमाग के अंदर ये बात जो है ना, वो उसके अंदर डील करने के हम लोग हर वक्त चीजों को क्लासिफाई करते रहते हैं. अच्छा कोई बात है तो हम लोग हमेशा कुछ ना कुछ अपनी जजमेंट या अपनी क्लासिफिकेशन या अपने फाइलिंग सिस्टम को हम इम्प्रूव करना चाहते हैं. तो जब वो नहीं हो रहा होता, जो उस वक्त फिर एंजाइटी की लेवल्स आती हैं. एंजाइटी को डील करने के लिए वो मैंने स्ट्रेटजीज अपनी लिखी है मैंने, वो I'll wait till the end before you girls continue on this, because it's a girls show.
No, it's not.
अच्छा, एक और चीज जो मैं नोटिस करती हूँ अमूमन, लाइक स्पेशली वर्क प्लेस के लिहाज से, सो नाउ दैट वी आर शिफ्टिंग टू वर्क फ्रॉम होम एंड रिमोट वर्किंग, हमारे कल्चर में people struggle to delegate. So managers like to micromanage, they like to control, they want to see कि हमारा बंदा काम कर रहा है या नहीं कर रहा. जब तक वो देखते नहीं है, they're not satisfied. And now that their subordinates are working remotely, it's very difficult to retain that vigilance or that eye. And that control nature is also causing anxiety per se. So what do you think is a way, if you were to advise supervisors, how they should go about it?
Very good question. Now we're shifting from a personal attribute to an organizational attribute.
Yeah.
So how I manage my stresses at home or how I delegate at home is definitely different from how we delegate in the office. Now, to understand the organizational culture, we must also understand how much insecurities play a role in defining as a source of motivation for people to achieve something. So there are two ways. I can either create a carrot or I can either create a stick. So the people who fail to sort of like learn the art of management and communication, they will go into creating insecurities for their employees so that they can be on their toes all the time. From an organization's point of view, from a manager's point of view, tick mark हो गया, job well done हो गया, वो तो ठीक है. लेकिन what about the individual who is constantly going through that stress? So बड़ी आपने प्यारी बात अपने raise की है सुधर, because हमारा area of focus is organizational development.
Yeah.
So of course it's the individual that sort of like brings in all these sort of things. Yeah. So yes, how can they manage better? Well, learn new skills, because अब तो वैसे भी remote management का और physical management का एक और चीज होती है. यहाँ मैं बैठा हूँ और फिजिकली मेरा बॉस मेरे ऊपर बैठा हुआ है, मुझे कह रहा है कि चलिए तुम अभी कंप्यूटर पे काम कर रहे हो, क्या काम कर रहे हो. अब वो बॉस सर पे नहीं बैठा हुआ, तो टेंशन ना ले, फिक्र ना करे, वो आपको मार नहीं सकता, वो आपको कुछ कह नहीं सकता.
सही बात है.
हाँ, तो और क्या.
मगर आजकल स्ट्रेसेस में बॉसेस के देख रही हूँ the way they pressurize their employees वो थोड़ा चेंज भी हो रहा है डायनामिक. It is also and I also observed it's causing anxiety to employees. For example, emailing at 3 a.m. at night, and I'm noticing it in my circle and extended circles के people are like यार बॉस का 3 बजे ईमेल आ रहा है, सुबह 10 बजे तक प्रेजेंटेशन तैयार करके देनी है. तो वो जो वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस जो अपसेट हुआ है, now from the employees side, how do they manage the anxiety and deal with bosses who cannot draw the lines between, you know, this is your work time and this is like your personal time? So usme, how would you suggest how to deal with it?
It's a very thin line. Now, it's a very sensitive issue. I can speak from both angles, from the employer side and also from the employee side. So just looking at things from one angle will not be sufficient to answer your question. So, but let me answer it from the employer side. The employer के लिए इस वक्त जो है ना वो ज़्यादा uncertainty of the future, new dynamics, the organization has changed, the market has changed, the competitors are gearing up, the buying habits of people are changing from B2B to B2C. So many things are happening at the organizational level. And then, of course, the cost cutting and the revenue has gone down, of course, tremendously. सबके expectation, सबके budgets जो है वो down हो गए हैं. Shareholders जो बैठे हुए हैं CEO के ऊपर, जो उसके माँ बाप हैं, वो भी उन्होंने बड़ा pressure डाला हुआ है कि यार ये numbers के ऊपर compromise नहीं होना चाहिए. अब CEO खुद अगर insecure बैठा हुआ अपनी position को lose करने के लिए, he's going to pass that on to the next level, and the next level is going to pass it on to the next level, and the next level. So what is required in between levels के लिए is to be a strong sponge, is to absorb the negativity coming from the top and absorb it and don't let it go down. This has always been a challenge, whether in the physical world, more so in the virtual world. Why? Because more of a carrot methodology is required to manage people rather than the stick. So you can't manage people on a stick. Unless you keep them on a warning, you might lose your job if you don't commit on time. I'm putting you on a warning. So these sort of words add fuel to the already insecure mind of the employee.
That's true. And also with the current situation, हर बंदे की family में there is one person or the other who is either sick, who is struggling with COVID-19, or someone has passed away in the extended circle. So overall, the emotions are very, I would say, they're burning hot. और उसमें if you add job insecurity की layer on top of it, so it's just like, what do you expect? It's gonna spark fire. So उसमें empathy का element.
True. But at the same time, this is a turbulent time. So everybody in the board goes through a turbulence. So it is not the CEO or the managers or somebody. It is the purpose for which an organization exists. If something is happening to that purpose, which is profit making for most organizations, if something is happening and the bottom line is decreasing and the revenue is going down, and we are losing market share and we're losing volumes, and so obviously everybody's going to be tensed up. So this is one of the prices of being employed by.
That's true. That's true.
All right. From an employee's point of view, what needs to be done, you cannot control this anxiety or stress from coming into you or manifesting into you, because that is not in our control. But what is in our control, that once it arrives, whether we are in good physical shape or not, mentally and physically, to absorb. So if my capacity to absorb anxiety and stress is less, then a little bit of signal from the outside is going to alarm me into more of a anxious and an anxiety and a depressive state. But so this means what? I need to do constant breathing. I need to do some breathing exercises. I need to do some yoga. I need to do some stretching exercises. I need to go on walks. And I need to have some me time alone, minus the people. And I need to stop watching some shows and negative shows and orthogrul and all these sort of things, which sort of like impact the mind and into the realities. People love stories. So if it is not the story on the screen, they will create the story matching the ones playing on the screen. So watch out what you watch on the screen.
That's very important. Mindful watching, mindful consumption of media. Zophie, what is your take on managing anxiety on a personal level, on a day-to-day basis, something that is more sustainable and which is more actionable at the same time?
Look, my first comment was that everybody does go through it, right? And
Yeah.
the main thing is that people are not aware. They are going through their normal routine. They are not aware that they are going through anxiety. So, once they become aware, ek dafa awareness aa jaye, only then you can do something about it. I can give so many suggestions, but it will not have an impact until we are in a denial that we are going through anxiety or not. So just coming back to your original question, there is a certain restlessness, doom and gloom. What differentiates a normal anxiety from like a chronic or generalized anxiety disorder is when functionality gets affected. Like a normal person, because we are going through this uncertain time. You were talking about a manager emailing at 3 a.m. But we need to realize that now we are going through a kind of a very uncertain time where even the timings are not certain. I mean,
Yeah.
I know a lot of people, they wanted flexi time all their life, that, why do we have to go to the office at 9? But now that this has become a kind of a flexi hours, so a little bit of adjustment is needed. Now, I'll say the word normal, but there is no normal in psychology because we are all neurotic to a certain extent.
That's true. That's so true.
I'm not saying psychotic, we are saying neurotic because
I am psychotic.
that is part of being a human being. But if we cannot handle these small little things, right, then that means that there is something wrong. Because ordinary things, kids making noise in the house while you're working from home can trigger anxiety as well. Now, these are things that once you take a break and you become, say, oh, I am feeling anxiety, only then you relax, only then you can bring your breathing down, etc. But there has to be some effort that needs to be made. It won't go away. Ignoring it, definitely, it can't go away. So, there are certain anchors. You asked me a question while we were doing a prep talk that, what are the kind of anchors that can be there? So it's got to do with our 5 senses actually. And those can be anchors. And for every person, they can be unique. Like, I'll give you an example what an anchor is. When we used to be young and we would have hiccups, right? Hiccups aa rahe hain, hichki aa rahi hai, kya kare? So nani dadis ka wo, it was a totka that they would give something, they would shock you or say, tumne mere koi paise churaye hain, tumne ye churaye hain. What is it?
Yeah, एकदम से deviation हो जाती थी.
So वो है कि पैटर्न ब्रेक करना है, पैटर्न ब्रेक करना है और फिर मूड ब्रेक करना है और फिर मूड चेंज आएगा. So in this order, there are little hooks that people can use, but they need to know what anchor works for them. So एक visual हो गया, I mean, you can imagine for 1 second your happy place. Mind Palace में एक vacation resort होता है, जहाँ you always wanted to go, so that can be one of those things. Auditory में ये है कि affirmations. You can even record your own affirmations, and when you're going through those very, very intense anxiety, or you can play some nice music. या बारिश की आवाज कई दफा वो होते हैं. There's so many. Or go have a little 3 minutes meditation, a shorter meditation at that time. Why this needs to be done is for you to regain a certain calmness so that you can do your day-to-day or the task at hand at that time as well. And it could be so many things. There are the kinesthetic anchors bhi hote hain. You can have a nice smelling, aromatherapy you can put on. So
Essential oils.
essential oils की बिल्कुल हमारे पास इतने
Lavender
सारे
is really good. If I've learned that if you take some drops of lavender oil and you just like sprinkle it on your palm and you sniff it, so it's way better than any sleeping medicine, and it really puts you to a good night's sleep as well.
Absolutely. Essential oils are wonderful. And you know what? How the pattern break happens in anxiety is that when you go there, or even if you light an incense candle, what you're doing is you're taking your mind off what is bothering you and tuning in to something positive. So half of the thing is already done. So we are conditioning ourselves that when we go through something, it's up to us. What do we go for? I mean, of course, हम लोग therapy के लिए जाते हैं, या we depend on families to solve our problems. But as a human being, I think it is my own responsibility to bring myself, to bring my stress levels down.
So that's a very important fact that you highlighted. कि awareness सबसे पहले होनी that yes, I am going through it. Because only when you realize that you're going through a certain thing that you're more ready to take actions to resolve the issue. And
Yeah.
then visualization में जैसे आप बोल रही थी, imagining your happy place. So for like the longest time ever, I have my happy place which I call my cave. जिसमें past experiences which really brought joy, I've like stored them in a certain part of my head, and whenever I listen to a certain music tune, they remind me of that place, and I can just like mentally go there and just be there until things calm down. So in
Very
that
well
way,
said.
it's my experience as well.
Very well said. So for the last 18 years that we've had this place that I just gave you a little tour of, so we call this our cave.
Yeah, it's called the cave.
It's called the cave. So we were about 2 months ago, we also started doing cave talks.
Yeah.
Because so those cave talks are also sort of like, maybe you can also link it to your talk somehow. Also, it'll benefit the people. But yes, you're right. There needs to be a place. But going back to the awareness part. So remember the AAA formula. This is for your viewers. So we created this AAA formula. So anytime you want to improve something, whether it's anxiety or it's time management or it's handling your emotions or not losing your anger or whatever it might be, any skill, any competence, anything like that. So awareness is number one. So if I'm not aware of something, how can I fix it? You're absolutely right. And most people go through an unaware state. So मुझे अपनी खामियां नजर नहीं आती हैं, दूसरों की खामियां नजर आती हैं. So like मेरे चचा कहा करते थे बचपन में, when I was 10, 11 years old, उन्होंने एक पेंसिल पकड़ी और वो ले गए एक सतून के सामने उसको. And we were talking about human behavior and so on and so forth, and अपनी गलतियां और दूसरों की गलतियां, अपने बारे में एहसास ना होने की बातें हो रही थी. कह हाँ कि मेरी अपनी गलतियां एक पेंसिल की मानद है और दूसरे की वही एक्शन, वही वाला गलती एक सतून की मानद लगता है.
सही बात.
तो मैंने आपसे, so that is there. So awareness is very important. Number 2, awareness खाली होना is not good enough. Most people have awareness that they need to exercise. Most people have awareness that they need to control their diets. Most people have awareness that they need to learn to control their emotions. But then again, why are they not being able to do so? So the next step is acceptance. So awareness, and the next A is acceptance. I must accept the situation also. Awareness alone will not take me there. So once I have acceptance, so the chances of the third A is more likely, which is, as you rightly said, we must take some action. So awareness, acceptance, action. These are the AAA. This is the AAA formula that one needs to keep in their mind all the time about improving themselves. खूब से खूब तर की तलाश में ये एक एंजाइटी आपके अंदर एक रेस्टलेस होनी चाहिए है.
हाँ, एक लेवल तो obviously चाहिए, because and that's the passion or the ambition that drives you forward. But वही, as Zofi said, that beyond that, when it starts interrupting your day-to-day life, you realize कि अच्छा आज की to-do list में मेरे ये tasks थे, and I've not been able to do even half of them. Why? Because I spent time ruminating or overthinking a certain scenario again and again, and that took my half of my day. So that's, I feel, when it becomes a problem. So what about exercise? we all know we need to exercise, but can you shed some more light so that people can actually make a firm resolve to like start exercising, especially in these lockdown days?
Okay, so thank you for asking this very important question, which is dear to my heart. And
Yeah.
in fact, this is the basis of all our training interventions to people, whether on a group level or on an individual level. And once, like, I'll quote you, like, the importance of it. About somebody recently reminded me, I was in Georgia, and somebody found out there is a motivational speaker and a life coach. So let me sort of like, वो ढूंढता ढांढता मुझे पहुंच गया वहां पे उस गेस्ट हाउस में जहां मैं ठहरा हुआ था. So we were having our bonfire and barbecue overlooking this mountain, and ऊपर से Trinity Church नजर आ रहा है, बादल नजर आ रहे हैं, और sunset जो है नीचे जा रहा है, तो orange light in the mountains and the snow also. So can you visualize the whole scene here? So he comes and asks me a question. I am unhappy, I am stressed out, I don't know what to do in my life. So I want your advice. What should I do to be happier or to be more comfortable? And I said to him, do you exercise? And he says, no, like I used to, but I don't get time anymore and blah, blah, blah.
टिपिकल लोगों की एक वो जो चल रही होती है.
बिल्कुल चल रही होती है. तो मैंने कहा, अच्छा अगर तुम्हें एडवाइस चाहिए तो तुम पहले जाके एक्सरसाइज करो. एक्सरसाइज करने के बाद तुम मेरे पास आना, तब मैं तुम्हें एडवाइस करूंगा. तो कहता है कि नहीं आप कैसे कहते हैं, अभी मुझे एडवाइस कर दे कि आपने क्या चीज मुझे फॉरवर्ड करनी है. ठीक है. तो मैंने कहा फिर जब तुम नेक्स्ट टाइम मेरे पास आओगे मैं तुमसे सवाल करूंगा, तुमने एक्सरसाइज की है कि नहीं की है. अगर तुमने कहा नहीं की है तो फिर मैं तुम्हें कहूंगा जाओ करके आओ. जब तक तुम ये पहला स्टेप नहीं तुम पार करोगे आगे बात नहीं बन सकती है. सो इट इज सो इम्पोर्टेंट. व्हाई इज इट इम्पोर्टेंट? वी मस्ट अंडरस्टैंड आवर बायोलॉजी. वी मस्ट अंडरस्टैंड द वे वी फंक्शन. So there is a circulation mechanism. We drink water and it comes out. We eat food and it comes out. We take all toxins and it comes out through pasina and all these sort of things. So when the stress is accumulated inside the body, all it needs is more circulation. पानी ज़्यादा पीना चाहिए और physical exercise ज़्यादा करनी चाहिए. उससे क्या होता है कि जो आपकी contain हुई हुई है, जो anxiety level आपका बढ़ा हुआ है, वो कम हो जाएगा और आपका स्ट्रेस लेवल आपकी बॉडी से कम हो जाएगा. स्ट्रेस जो है ये लोगों को नहीं समझ आती है कि माइंड में ओरिजिनेट करता है लेकिन जाके बैठ जाता है बॉडी के अंदर. बॉडी से निकालने इसलिए लोगों को दर्द होती है ना कि अच्छा जी कि हाँ जी कि मुझे यहाँ दर्द हो रही है, मुझे यहाँ दर्द हो रही है, भाई मैं क्या करूँ, चलो मैं पैनाडोल खा लेता हूँ या मैं पैनाडोल खा लेती हूँ. इजी वे आउट,
इजी वे, शॉर्टकट.
उसके रिजल्ट्स भी हैं. वी आर पुटिंग अननेसेसरी केमिकल्स इनटू आवर बॉडी, सो दैट इज एडिंग मोर एंजाइटी एंड स्ट्रेस. और जो लोग जो सप्रेसेंट्स खाते हैं अपनी एंजाइटी को कंट्रोल करने के लिए, उसके अंदर और शराब के अंदर और अल्कोहल और कोकेन के अंदर कोई फर्क नहीं है. वो भी एक एडिक्शन है.
And I'm sure since you exercise regularly, even I myself I love to exercise. I'm a fitness freak that way. So उसके बाद जो एक rush आता है endorphins का, after you go for a run, even if it's a 15 or 20-minute run, but it feels like your mind opens up and things don't look that bleak anymore. That mindset, that rush of chemicals, I think that's what we need to stay healthy and to stay fit as well. But again, everyone knows the importance कि हाँ awareness है, exercise करनी चाहिए. But shifting that awareness to action, that's where the problem arises. Why do you think that is so?
Very, very good question. Let me address that. These are habits that we have. So it's a lazy habit. कि मैं मिसाल के तौर पे मैंने फैसला किया चलो आज मैंने एक्सरसाइज करनी है, ठीक है, और आज मैंने अपने दिमाग में, लोग चॉइसेस करते हैं ना अपने दिमागों के अंदर, चलो हसीब मैंने आज करनी है यार, एक्सरसाइज करनी है मैंने. उसके बाद क्या होता है, चलो यार कोई और बात आ जाएगी, डिस्ट्रैक्शन आ जाएगी, किसी का फोन आ जाएगा, या मैं कहूंगा यार वो टीवी चल रहा था उसके ऊपर कोई ब्रेकिंग न्यूज आ गई है, हाँ अब क्या करें, या मैं कहता हूँ यार चलो थोड़ी देर बाद मैं करता हूँ, अभी मेरा मूड नहीं हो रहा, अभी मैं जो है ना मैं जरा थोड़ा सा टीवी देख लूँ. तो जैसे ही मैं बैठा टीवी देखने के लिए, रिमोट कंट्रोल मेरे हाथ में आया नहीं कि मैंने अपने चैनल्स को फ्लिप करना शुरू कर दिया until I find something interesting. Because I took so long to come to something interesting, I'm not going to leave it like that. I'm going to stick to it. So this is the wrong habit pattern to go into. Especially, this is a contradictory habit. So be aware of the contradictory habits. अपने दिमाग में फैसला करें. जॉगर्स पहनने, जॉगर पहनना is number one step. निशक ना जाएं, जॉगर तो पहन लें.
Once you wear your trainers, then it's so much easier.
So how I broke my pattern back about 10 years ago, I was quite fat at that time. I didn't do yoga at that time. I was very stressed out. My anxiety level was very high and my pent-up energy was very high. And I was a bulldog to people, especially my family, and then so on and so forth. And I would not tolerate patience का तो नाम बिल्कुल नहीं, and so अभी भी नहीं है, लेकिन उसको तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं था. So, but I'm very transparent and a very open person. I've been through those drills myself and so on and so forth. So we speak experientially, not academically. What is applied in our own life is what we are speaking about. Yeah. So yes, exercising. So I would take a decision कि मैंने जाना exercise करने. मैं किसी होटल में ठहरा हुआ हूँ. I used to travel about 15 days in a month. You mentioned 46 countries. So 15 days in a month, I was traveling, or we were traveling to different countries for our training workshops and so on and so forth. So when you travel, you lose out on your routines and habits and so on and so forth. But I took one decision. Every time I check into a hotel, that is the best time I have. उसी वक्त सामान अपना डंप किया, स्विमिंग कॉस्ट्यूम निकाली और चले गए स्विमिंग पूल के अंदर. उसके बाद आके फोन कॉल्स की, लोगों को बताया, दोस्तों को बताया कि मैं इस शहर में आ गया हूँ, या अपनी तैयारी शुरू करती फॉर द नेक्स्ट डेज प्रिपरेशन फॉर द वर्कशॉप्स और कोचिंग और कंसल्टेंसी और व्हाटएवर इट माइट बी. बट एज अ रूटीन अपनी एक्सरसाइज अपनी रूटीन में डाल दिया. तो अपनी रूटीन में डालना जरूरी है. उसको 3 हफ्ते के लिए रूटीन में डालेंगे, दुनिया आदत पड़ जाएगी. It's only taking the first step.
So routine and anchors, can we conclude that they're connected? Your routine is your anchor on a daily basis as well, because it sort of gives you meaning and purpose to your day, rather than just like floating around aimlessly or just doing things haphazardly. So if you know कि अच्छा 9 बजे सुबह उठ के मैंने ये अपना एक्सरसाइज रूटीन करना है, and if you do it day again and again, I feel आपकी कंडीशनिंग हो जाती है, आपके न्यूरल पाथवेज डेवलप हो जाते हैं, and your brain becomes used to that specific routine at that specific time. So that also it's sort of like psychological stability, एक certainty की उससे वो आती है.
It's as simple as in the morning you make the things to do if you're working from home, etc. लेकिन उसके अंदर छोटे छोटे, if you achieve small goals, that also creates dopamine in your brain as well, which is a happy hormone. As simple as making your bed in the morning, or in working from home, if you take a shower and you change, ये नहीं कि shorts पहनी है तो ऊपर से shirt जल्दी से पहन के and you're just ready for your Zoom meeting, etc. So these small goals, when you achieve them on a regular basis, they kind of create a certain calmness that, oh my God, I have achieved something early in the morning. So when you get one thing done, then there is more motivation for you to get something more done as well. So absolutely.
मुझे भी बड़ी insight हुई है आपकी बात सुनते हुए. So I mean this is what we do, like improvise and talk as we go along, and it's an engaging session, and so this is new content that I just thought about. Okay, basically there are 2 lives that we live. One is in the mind, and the other is in the body. Now let me explain and elaborate this. The one in my mind are the ones in which I have created the virtual realities, and the world includes all the memories and experiences and my current insecurities of dealing with the future and anxiety and so on and so forth. So this is happening in the mind. Whereas, put this aside, whether this is functional or not functional, the body has its own mind. The body heals on its उसकी सबसे बड़ा साइन क्या है कि आपको यहाँ पे कोई कट लग गया तो वो कट जो है वो 1, 2, 3 महीने बाद खत्म हो जाएगा, 6 महीने बाद खत्म हो जाएगा, साल बाद खत्म हो जाएगा, डिपेंडिंग ऑन हाउ डीप द स्कार इज. बट द बॉडी विल हील बाय इटसेल्फ. आपके माइंड की जरूरत नहीं है उसको हील करने के लिए. हाँ, अगर आप माइंड को इस्तेमाल करते हैं उसको हील करने में, यू कैन एक्सपेडाइट इट. In fact, you can stop its healing by interfering. हाय मुझे जख्म हो गया, हाय मुझे जख्म हो गया, हाय मुझे जख्म हो गया. वो कर करके उसको आप उसकी हीलिंग को रोक लेते हैं. So all we need to do is get out of the way the body is living and help it to become stronger, and don't let the mind mess it up to live any less. So remember कि हाँ जी कि वो all we need to do is learn meditation. All we need to do is just getting out of the thinking hat. So if you want, I can make your people go through a little bit of 5-minute meditation also, sort of like switch off from the monkey brain and be in the moment. Then the more they will practice, the more, this is a tool actually to control their anxiety and depressions.
Acha, another thing, like very well said, and another thing I recall, one of the speakers I was listening to a few days back, she beautifully put it, whenever something happens in our lives, something negative, we usually cook up a narrative. एक हम कहानी अपने लिए बनाते हैं to tell ourselves that, oh, this is why this is happening, because we need stories and we need to tell ourselves the reasons why this is happening. So in the midst of all of this uncertainty, we don't know how our lives are going to, for example, look like 1 month from now on, 3 months from now, on an individual level and an organizational level. What do you think are the kind of narratives we can tell ourselves, you know, to assure that it's all going to be okay, or it's all going to be better, something to soothe us and navigate this uncertainty?
Very good. So you raised 2-3 points in the same question. So you've talked about the painful experiences of the past. This is also known as engrams. This is also known as engrams in the field of Scientology and in the study of Dianetics. Google it, like, you know, you'll find out more. But there is very little stuff on the internet about this issue because of the labeling of Scientology as a religion, as a cult and everything also. But it's got a lot of merit on human behavior. So that's a lot there. So they call it engram. Eckhart Tolle, in his book, The Power of Now and A New Earth, he also calls these painful experiences as pain bodies. So what's the pain body is what you were referring to. The unresolved painful experiences of the past, which reside as a storyline at the back of the mind, surface and become the navigation behind my psychology and my behavior and in dealing with other people. So resolving those issues is very, very important in sort of like moving ahead spiritually and in a much more better state of mind. So वो बड़ा ज़रूरी है उसको करने के लिए. Engram से निकल के, like, you know, अपने आप को focus कराना into the right issues to sort of like to come out of this state is primarily look at things in a funny manner. So I would say the solution to an engram or a pain body is to go back into your meditations. You have to go back. There is no way to resolve an unresolved issue rather than confronting it. You have to confront it. Most people don't want to go there because it gives them pain to even think about it. अगर कोई bad incident हुआ है, so they will avoid it. In psychology, this is known as aversion. Aversion. Okay, I'm avoiding to think about something which is giving me pain, and I'm diverting my attention. जैसे कि वो कबूतर जो है वो बिल्ली को देख के आंखें बंद कर लेता है कि नहीं, बिल्ली नहीं है. All right. But yeah, so you have to confront it. And confront करने की भी दो तरीके हैं. एक तो वापस जाके रोने लग जाना, या दूसरा ये है कि हंसने लग जाना. कि यार देखो मैं किस हालत से गुजरा हूँ. अगर मैं रो रहा था, मैं मिसाल के तौर पे अपनी एग्जांपल लेता हूँ. 7 years old I'm 61 years old now. I was 7 years old when I was sent to a presentation convent school here on Murray Ball Road back in 1966. All right. Now I'm the eldest male of the family, so spoiled, pampered, rebellious nature. मुझे tame करने के लिए वहाँ भेजा गया. I used to cry under the blanket for the first 6 months that I was there, feeling rejected, abandoned. For 40 years, although it made me stronger to be a survivor and so on forth, because the pain that doesn't kill you makes you stronger. 40 years, I kept putting the dust under the carpet, did not confront it. but it was the basis of my fear of abandonment, my fear of being rejected. All these things were there at the back of my mind. But once I started going back at my meditations and my yoga after I turned 50, it's been 10, 11 years now that I've been going into this. Up to that, I explore areas which I have not resolved as yet. So obviously there must always be that, because you keep learning and you keep growing. And the spiritual journey is not external. The spiritual journey is internal. So you keep going deeper and deeper and deeper into your own childhood examination. An unexamined life is not worth living, as Socrates said it. So going back there, I would pick up the blanket, see myself crying, and start laughing. अबे गधे क्यों रो रहे हो? कोई मसला नहीं है, तुम इधर कॉन्वेंट में आए हुए हो, कोई मसले की बात नहीं है. And then I would just laugh at this, the whole situation. So bringing a humorous side, bringing a humorous side to a sad thing is an art that we need to develop.
So basically, you're going back to your previous memories and you're just adding a new shade to it, a shade of humor. You sort of reorganizing your memories as well.
So rather than looking at things subjectively, look at things objectively.
True. So for now, I think abhi questions to nahi aaye hain. If anyone has any questions, by the way, please feel free to ask regarding anxiety. Acha, ek aur cheez which I'm noticing on social media, so I'm just going to ask on behalf of like everyone, because I'm observing a lot of ranting these days happening on Facebook. Ke people are complaining about how social media has become so toxic and it's giving them panic attacks and it's causing them anxiety. So what would be your advice on how to use social media and all sorts of media these days intelligently, so as to limit our anxiety and have some sort of control in our lives?
May I start first? You don't have to become a PhD of COVID-19, which everybody is doing. I mean, I understand initially I got to know what to be careful about, etc. But why do I need excessive information that is going to actually paralyze me and not let me do anything day-to-day routine things? So be selective about it. I mean, you can't complain about social media while you're sitting on social media and clicking on every little link. I am a part of a lot of groups. I don't open each and everything. I don't need to. So it is your own filter. I mean, that how much information you want to. कोई लगा रहा है कितने लोग मर गए हैं globally. आज अगर मुझे पता भी चल जाता है तो that how many 100,000s have died. I mean, I don't need to know. I just need to protect myself, protect my family. But so be a bit selective about how you approach.
Again, AAA formula. Awareness है कि यार हमको negative input आ रहा है from social media. Alright? तो भाई हम क्या कर रहे हैं उसके बारे में?
Yes.
All right. So you have to become selective. Now I've become extremely selective. पहले जब मुझे friend request आया करती थी, मैं हमेशा add कर लेना, ठीक है यार, somebody knocking on your door, add them. अब मेरे 5,000 लोग हो गए, तो अब मैं आपसे आगे जा भी नहीं सकता, तो मैंने आपको 4911 पे रोका हुआ अपने आप को. और नई request आती है, delete. So especially when I see कि somebody is posting कि all sorts of negative things या लंबी चौड़ी जो है ना कहानियां, why do I need to know all this? I don't need to. I don't need to. There are billions of people out there. उनमें से 1% जो positive है, उनको पकड़ना शुरू करें. Start collecting them. Even change your Facebook statuses. So knowledge alone does not guarantee success. It is the execution of that knowledge. It is the execution of that knowledge that determines success or failure. So we need to become very selective. Watch TV if you want to, but watch good documentaries, very good documentaries out there. So you learn more about yourself. Value addition करें, कोई creative काम करें, कोई अपनी hobbies लेके आए, कोई खाना पकाएं, कुछ कर लें, कुछ curtain, अपने कमरे की settings change करें. Anxiety की भी settings हैं. अगर एक ही जगह कुर्सी पड़ी हुई है, एक ही wall नजर आ रही है, वो साल से वही चीज नजर आ रही है, बंदा बोर हो जाता है. अपने कमरे की setting change कर ले.
No, there's so much to do. वही बात है, it's all about where your focus is at the moment. अगर आप रोज बैठ के देखेंगे आज इतने लोगों के साथ ये हो गया, and this is all you're thinking about all day, and you're just waiting, you know, when's gonna happen to me. So then life can't move on, and human civilizations have survived throughout. So this time also we'll like make it, inshallah. So
एक और बात ये है कि you know,
most of us will make it, some of us will not make it. And this is the dilemma. And I think this is according to Malthus, like, you know, Thomas Malthus, nature has its own way of equalizing the population. That's also happening. But the thing is, the people who are wiser, they will stay away from other people, negative people. And it's the people who are survivors, उनके अंदर भी दो categories होंगी. एक sheep mentality वाली जो है survive करेगी, और एक होगी जो wolf mentality वाली होगी. Fixed mindset, victim mindset versus a growth mindset. So it all depends कि मेरी habits क्या हैं, अपने आप को into a growth mindset, into an agile thinking, into expanding your risk taking ability, into expanding your creativity. कोई ना कोई creative काम, रोजाना एक creative काम करना है. चाहे वो आज ज़ोफी ने सुबह creative काम एक पहला कर लिया, क्या किया? उसने सारे जितने गुलदान थे, जो जितने सारे वो like, you know, vases थे, उनके अंदर को ferns तोड़ के, तो कोई क्या जो flowers हैं, जो ये daisies, ये वो सारा कुछ, like, you know, so that's her creative work for the day. But and this is the creative job number 2, talking to you and benefiting some other people.
What I was going to say was that awareness of also this particular fact that misery is very, very addictive. एक न्यूज खोलेंगे तो वो एक चाहत सी हो रही होती है, अच्छा और पता करें. So sometimes with anxiety as well as overthinking, I'm going to give you a very interesting anchor which a friend of mine also shared. She said, imagine in your head a stop sign. वो red stop sign नहीं होता क्या shape जो होता है. Imagine that, which tells you that Zofi, stop thinking, stop overthinking. So it's also a kind of a hook that, you know, you have to put a stop to everything. Otherwise उसका impact आपके ऊपर बहुत ज़्यादा होगा. हसीब कह रहे थे, not a lot of people will survive. I feel the physical aspect, a lot of people will survive, but the
mental aspect, yes, that's the one which I feel कि बाकी हम जो लोग even survive कर भी जाएंगे, but mentally if we kill ourselves and expose ourselves to toxicity every single day, तो हमारा ambition, हमारा zeal, everything that makes us human, that makes us alive, that's going to start diminishing over time.
Absolutely.
Very well said. Ambition. You said a $1 million word. Dreams, hopes, goals, vision, objective, something to look forward to. Something to look forward to. It is such a great mind change shifter of psychology. A person with goals and a person without goals cannot be compared because they both will have a totally different lifestyle. So what people need to do, and this is for your viewers, they need to make a dream collage. What's a dream collage? Collage is a collection of pictures. So collect pictures that reflect your dreams, what you would like to do in the next 10 to 20 years. Don't worry about whether you survive or not. I mean, ये चीजें तो अल्लाह मियाँ के हाथ में है. एक तरफ हम बैठे नमाजें पढ़ रहे हैं और दूसरी तरफ हमारे में फेथ भी कोई नहीं है. तो फायदा क्या उस रिलीजियस प्रैक्टिस का जब हमारे फेथ कोई नहीं है. तो हैव फेथ. जो होना है जो होना है. अभी हमने रिसेंटली एक मूवी देखी, बड़ी पुरानी 1971 की मूवी, एंड आई वुड अर्ज योर व्यूअर्स जो भी ये देखें कि और हमारी टॉक से कुछ ना पकड़े. आनंद मूवी, राजेश खन्ना की, अमिताभ बच्चन का पहला रोल. आनंद मूवी, वो उसको आप HD क्वालिटी में डाउनलोड करके देखिए और उसके अंदर यही सारी बातें हैं कि आपने मरना तो है एक दिन. It's about a cancer patient, Rajesh Khanna, but it's not about. It is a sad movie, makes you cry also, but then again, it makes you laugh also. Okay, how he is living his life before he dies, and I think that's the lesson we all need to learn. That's the lesson we all need. Okay, life is not over. It ain't over until it's over. So we need to sort of like restructure our life accordingly. ठीक है, हम अपने आप को कैसे खुश रखें, अपनी छोटी छोटी खुशियां एंजॉय करें. छोटी छोटी खुशियां, जरा बोले ना आप भी, छोटी छोटी खुशियां.
And एवरी डे छोटी छोटी खुशियाँ इतनी सारी होती हैं, अगर हम उनको देखें तो वो then we can relish it. Even the fact that you have your loved ones around you, they're there to talk to you, the food that you eat, the air that you breathe. I mean, most of us are quite blessed even in these times, and it's all about noticing that, realizing that, and being thankful for that. That's key.
वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. चलो अब अभी टाइम हो गया, अब आपने बहुत
Yes.
बात करनी है.
So I think with this,
I have my things that I want to share.
okay, please go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Don't cut me off before my homework is done.
Please go ahead.
Okay. So these are strategies and tools, tips to avoid going into an anxiety state or a depressive state or a sad state of mind. And it also sort of like talks about some of the habits that we need to cultivate अपने अंदर लाने के लिए, and so on and so forth. We need to start living. There are there are two lives. One is happening in the mind and one is happening in the body. In the mind, there are also three lives that are happening. What are happening in the mind? Number one is of the past. Number two is of the future. And number three is in this moment, now. NOW, now. जहाँ तुम अपना मुंह हिला रही हो, स्माइल तुम्हारे चेहरे पे है, तुम्हारी लट निकली हुई है साइड के ऊपर से, तुमने एक बड़ा बसंती किस्म का ड्रेस पहना हुआ है, इन दिस मोमेंट तुम्हारा शैडो पीछे नजर आ रहा है और कितनी प्यारी पेंटिंग नजर आ रही है, एंड सो ऑन. सो दिस इज द मोमेंट. ऑलराइट. सो आइदर आई कैन लिव इन द पास्ट or I can live in the future, or I can choose to be in the moment. Being in the moment requires practice. It is not that easy, especially if the mind is not trained and we are living with a monkey brain. So nobody ever taught us these things, how to live in the moment. So take one day at a time. Take one day at a time. Take one moment at a time. कि यार चलो यार इस घंटे मैंने परेशानी नहीं करनी है, मैंने कुछ और, मैंने बस अभी कुछ मैंने अपने आप को खुश रखना है. Gratitude, जिस तरह आपने कहा, appreciation, small blessings के ऊपर करना है. Number 2 point, learn to divert your attention, learn to divert your mind to something positive. Your mind, anybody's mind, can only think of one thing at any given point in time. Now, I can either think of a negative thing or a positive thing, but only one thing remains in my conscious state of mind in one go. Whether I'm focusing on my breath, or whether I'm focusing on your talking, whether I'm focusing on anything else, this is happening in the moment. So, अपने आप को पॉजिटिव थॉट्स की तरफ ध्यान पलटना कहते हैं, जिसको ध्यान पलटना. ज़ोफी ने मेरे साथ एक बड़ा अच्छा टूल किया था कि 5-6 साल पहले मैं बड़ा परेशान था, बिल्स के बारे में क्या होगा, इनकम, फैमिली के बारे में क्या होगा, and I was phases के through, we all live through phases and we've lived through many phases and we're still living through phases, yeah. So ज़ोफी ने कहा जब कोई परेशानी की सोच आए तो आउज़ बिल्लाह पढ़ लो. तो मैंने कहा ठीक है. मेरे लिए वो पैटर्न की बात करी थी ना ज़ोफी, के पैटर्न को ब्रेक करना जरूरी है. तो उस पैटर्न को ब्रेक करना, वरिंग के पैटर्न को ब्रेक करना. हाँ ठीक है, हम लोग इस कल्चर में बिलोंग करते हैं कि जहाँ पे हम सारे परेशान रहने की आदत पड़ चुकी है. अब तो आदत है मुझको ऐसे जीने.
Very true and very well said.
My parents had 5 children. Either they were worrying, I'm the eldest. Either they're worrying about me, if not, they're worrying about the second one. Second one, okay, let's worry about the third one. Third one, okay, let's worry about the fourth one. Fourth one, okay, let's worry about the fifth one. Fifth one, okay, let's create the worry from somewhere. Because worrying is a concept of reality that people maintain in their mind. अगर हम परेशान नहीं है किसी चीज के बारे में, तो we are not living a meaningful life. This is bullshit. We need to learn to live our blessings also, and छोटी-छोटी खुशियां. Number 3, change your environment. आबो हवा चेंज कर ले. पुरानी पाकिस्तानी फिल्मों के अंदर शमीम आरा की मूवी एक मैंने देखी बचपन में, the movie starts and the heroine goes to the doctor, और वो डॉक्टर साहब जो है ना, वो व्हाइट अपना पहन के तो अब नब्ज चेक कर रहे हैं, मोटी एनके लगा के नब्ज चेक कर रहे हैं, और फिर वो मुड़ के कहते हैं फैमिली को, बज़ाहिर तौर पे तो सब कुछ ठीक है, मुझे समझ नहीं आ रही क्या है, आप ऐसा करें, इनकी आबो हवा चेंज कर दें. तो फिर उसके बाद नेक्स्ट सीन क्या आता है, वो कश्मीर की वादियां, और वो एक एको होती हुई दूर जहां की आवाज, ये वादियां, ये पर्वतों की शाहजादियां. तो ये एक गाना. What I mean to say is, learn to divert your attention, change your environment, the seat you are sitting on, the house you are in, छत पे चले जाएं, कमरा change कर लें, change your environment whenever it comes to you. So that location is also a big killer. Listen to happy songs is my number 4. Listen to happy songs. Watch happy songs. Yeah. जिंदगी एक सफर है सुहाना, यहाँ कल क्या हो किसने जाना. Okay. Happy songs, watch happy inspiring movies. Happy inspiring movies are very good to watch, right? Exercise, sleep. Anxiety and sleep go hand in hand. The less I sleep every day, the more my stress level the next day. The more I sleep today, the less my stress level is the next day. It has a direct impact on your breathing patterns, and you will stop breathing from your nose much during the day if you had less sleep. ये scientifically proven भी है बात. Everything is a cycle. Everything is a cycle. If there is an up, there is a down. If there's a down, there is an up. Nothing is constant.
Nothing.
Nothing is
Always in a flux. Always. Dynamics को accept कर ले तो बहुत कुछ हमारे लिए आसान हो जाएगा.
हाँ. So एक वो saying है ना, this too shall pass, which is so. ये भी गुजर जाएगा भाई. कितना कुछ गुजर गया है. हाँ. हमने भी गुजर जाना है. अच्छा. उसके बाद है हॉबीज. हॉबीज अपनी बड़ी जरूरी है. इट डाइवर्ट्स योर अटेंशन इनटू समथिंग दैट यू आर एंजॉयिंग डूइंग. सो हॉबीज इज अ गुड या. डू एट लीस्ट वन थिंग क्रिएटिव एवरी डे. वन थिंग क्रिएटिव. आइदर यू लर्न वन थिंग न्यू और यू डू वन थिंग क्रिएटिव. इन दोनों में से एक काम रोजाना करेगा बंदा, तो रात को सोने से पहले बंदा कहता है मैंने आज क्या क्रिएटिव काम किया. हाँ, मैंने आज क्या मैंने नई चीज लर्न की. हाँ, डे वेल स्पेंड. ये करके सोएंगे, सुबह भी उठेंगे, अच्छा उठेंगे. Then is bongiyan and laughter. कोई वजह नहीं होनी चाहिए हंसने के लिए. हमारे पास वजह कौन सी होती है रोने के लिए जब रो रहे होते हैं. हेलो.
वो एक कल्चर में एक ऐसा बिल्ट होना शुरू हो गया, and it's become repetitive to the point that we don't even realize that this is a culture that we are breathing in. And that reminds me when I used to be in Istanbul, वहाँ का obviously culture different था. And then when I started comparing my own life over here, and I realized कि इतनी सारी negativity, एक toxic environment था, और उस वक्त पता ही नहीं चल रहा था. Now I realize I can compare the difference के इतना difference है. जब आप वहाँ होते हैं तो you just get like brainwashed into it, and you don't realize कि this is who you're becoming as well.
My last advice is a physical phenomena. And it is the most important advice for people who are worrying about COVID-19 कि मुझे कोरोना ना हो जाए, मुझे ये ना हो जाए, मैं इतने लोग मर रहे हैं, फैमिली को ना हो जाए, ये ना हो जाए. तो उसका एक एंटीडोट, उसकी रेसिपी जो मैंने खुद अप्लाई की है, बिकॉज आई थिंक इन माई माइंड कि ठीक है, आई डिड एक्वायर सम सिम्टम्स ऑफ कोरोना. टेस्टलेस, ब्रेथलेस, स्मेललेस, फटीग, ऑल दीज आर बेसिक सिम्टम्स ऑफ देयर. So, मैंने अपनी रिसर्च करनी शुरू की कोविड के ऊपर. मैंने कहा लेट मी डू दिस प्रॉपर्ली. या तो ये जान की बात है, जरा फोकस लिया भैया, ये आपको टॉक शो से तो कुछ नहीं मिलना. अपनी रिसर्च करो, अपने जाओ, अपने डॉक्यूमेंट देखो, थीसिस देखो, अपने बड़ी बड़ी रिसर्च आएगी इसके ऊपर. तो आई केम टू द कंक्लूजन कि अगर डर है कोरोना का, तो कोरोना को मारना बड़ा जरूरी है. द फैक्ट इज कि ठीक है, इस पे अनसर्टन मत रहे. डॉक्टर्स ढूंढेंगे कि नहीं ढूंढेंगे सोल्यूशन आपकी वैक्सीन का, फलाना करने का. वैक्सीन की तरफ तो जाना ही नहीं चाहिए, उसमें तो और बीमारियां आएंगी बाद में इम्यून सिस्टम करने से. तो अपना ही इम्यून सिस्टम को अपने आप, अपनी एंटीबॉडीज को अपनी स्ट्रॉन्ग कीजिए. वो कैसे करेंगे कि आपका जो कोविड है वो जाके बैठता कहाँ पे है? लोअर लंग्स के ऊपर. गूगल इट. सो इट कम्स फ्रॉम द नोज और द माउथ एंड गोज डाउन एंड सिट्स इन योर लोअर लंग्स. तो बात नहीं, पता चल गया, ये इंपॉर्टेंट इन्फॉर्मेशन है. अब हमने कैसे निकालना है उसको? अंदर से निकालने के लिए हाथ डाल के तो नहीं निकाल सकते उसको हम. ना कोई चीज एंकर फेंक सकते हैं उसको निकालने के लिए, तो वो भी नहीं कर सकते. तो फिर क्या कर सकते हैं? This is my advice. If you do steaming every day, steaming, एक देचकी लेके उसके अपना तौलिया रख के और उसके स्टीमिंग कीजिए. गैस पहले बॉइलिंग वाटर, उसको हल्की आंच पे लिया ताकि गैस ना इनहेल कर रहे हो आप, या उसको फिर बंद कर दें और स्टीमिंग करते रहें. नाक से सांस, मुंह से सांस. मुंह से सांस अंदर लिया, अंदर रखा, 5 सेकंड अंदर रखा, बाहर निकाला. लंबे सांस बाहर लिए, लंबे सांस बाहर लिए. तीसरी बार बोल रहा हूँ, लंबे सांस बाहर लिए. अंदर लिया 4 सेकंड में, बाहर लिया 6 सेकंड में. दिस हीट, दिस स्टीम will kill any bloody corona in your system, even if it is on a smaller level. Once you gain this confidence कि मैं रोजाना स्टीमिंग कर रहा हूँ और कोरोना मेरे काबू में आ गया है, आपका एंजाइटी लेवल अबाउट कोरोना वैसे ही कंट्रोल में आ जाएगा.
Well said, well said. I didn't even know about this one. Steaming, I heard about it, but from people who were actually infected, not to, who were people okay and incorporating it in your daily life. Thank you for the gem of an advice.
इसको तो ऐसे प्रिकॉशनरी भी करें. जरूरी नहीं कि चलिए कोरोना है तो करना है स्टीमिंग. नहीं, स्टीमिंग वैसे ही करते रहे. आजकल तो इतनी हीट है आपके कराची में. हेलो, तो ठीक है, थोड़ी सी हीट थोड़ी और ले ले, कोई बात नहीं.
सही बात है, सही बात है. चले, Zofi, do you have anything to say, to add?
I just shared beforehand. The main thing is just become aware of it, accept it rather than ignore it, and do something about it. बहुत से suggestions हम दे सकते हैं, but eventually it's all dependent on the person themselves of what they want to use and what works for them as well. So
एक मैं आखिरी बात, मेरी आदत, हाँ, जितनी बातें हुई हैं, ये मैं I'm quite sure with my research and everything, 24 years से हम लोग we are the pioneers of the training industry in Pakistan, one of the pioneers along with a few other names, Max Babri and KZR, ये लोग थे हमारे जमाने के so we are that old generation of trainers. अब तो खैर इट चुका तो ट्रेनर मिल रहा है बीच में, और पता कुछ नहीं कि ट्रेनिंग में और प्रेजेंटेशन स्किल में फर्क क्या है. But anyway, let me not go there. Majority of these, ये जितने टूल्स यहाँ पे शेयर किए आपसे, ये टिप्स एंड टूल्स हैं, वेल एक्सपेरिमेंटेड. ये आपकी majority of the watchers, 99.99 people who will watch this video will not even do a single thing out of these what we just talked about. Yeah. And they are just used to being glued to the screen. कि चलो यार कुछ देख लेते हैं, कोई इंटरेस्टिंग चीज है कि नहीं है. उनको मैक्सिमम क्या करेंगे, वो उसको शेयर कर रहे हैं किसी और के साथ कि किसी और के काम आ जाए. अबे ये तुम्हारे लिए है, किसी और के लिए नहीं है.
वायरिंग हुई हुई है ना, कंडीशनिंग हुई हुई है कि जो सुनना उस पे अमल नहीं करना. ये भी कंडीशनिंग हुई हुई है. हाँ,
बिल्कुल. चलिए, गुड. It was lovely to have you.
It was lovely having this conversation, and my last a few words to the viewers would be कि find balance in whatever you do. हर चीज moderation में अच्छी लगती है, परेशानी में. Or when we do everything in moderation and balance, so we feel more stable and more in control. So, and thank you so much, Zofi and Haseeb. Learned a lot from you. Great session, and yes, don't forget to laugh. We need to even retain that spirit of laughter and joy alive in these days as well. So with that, we end this broadcast. Thank you everyone who was listening to us, and if you have any questions, you can just message me or you can contact Zofi and Haseeb. We'll be there to respond to you. So good afternoon, and take care everyone.
Take care everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.